So we're here today as a member of English speaking contest. It's my really honor. And today I will take you on a journey through a really interesting topic that I just researched. So there are some people who argue that the social welfare programs encourage dependency rather than the self-sufficiency, and whether that the government should reduce the financial support for the disadvantaged groups to promote the self-reliance. So first of all, for me, in my opinion, I think that the government really should to reduce the invest in the disadvantaged groups. Why? First of all, there's so many types of social welfare programs nowadays, and it's both have the advantages and also the disadvantaged ones. So first, what is the benefits of the social welfare programs? First of all, it's going to give us more knowledge resources. And when the government promote and also invest monies in these sites, it can help the student and even the teacher to have more resources in the way of learning, in the way of exploring, and also help them to get through the full potential of their ways of academic sites. And secondly, when the government promotes in the right welfare social programs, it can help them to maybe to find out more of the talented people in the society. Because nowadays, due to the data analysis on the social platform, the government can easily know and check out where is the talent maybe located. And in that way, they can even find talent and maybe give them more opportunities to access to the maybe more successful opportunities in the future. And you know that nowadays, we're living in the new digital age. So there's so many social app and platforms that have students, such as ChatGPT, the Googles, the Sprout, and so online apps. And I think that sometimes when we promote on these apps, can help students to achieve their global success and even to help them to become global citizens in the future. However, everything has both sides, right? Even the social ones. So if the government who invests too much on the disadvantaged side, and even it can promote too much reliance on the social media. For example, let me take an example when maybe a students who are used to with using the tool to help them to maybe to face up with many struggle and difficulties homework at school. So whenever they feel really hard and they need to get through the hardship, so they just rely too much on the social platforms. And in that way, if the government put too much money on these sites, it can even maybe in some way help the students to maybe get into the disadvantaged ones and maybe worse the life of that students and even of some of the academic pupils. So I think that the right solution here is the government must reduce the support and also the invest in the disadvantaged groups, and they should promote and transfer that money to the advantaged one. So why? Because when they do this types of actions, it's not only have the students to find more of the good and healthy website to maybe to link it, and also to help more to open more background knowledge. And secondly, it also have them to enhance maybe the background resources and to increase the ability of careers. Because when there is a huge background for students to explore, it maybe can help the government and also can help them to lead into the sustainability of the economic growth. Because invest in the right place can help the government find out the talent who can help them to enhance the qualities of people's life and even becomes really successful in the people. And it's also a right way to enhance the sustainable economic growth. So in conclusion, I think that nowadays, because we are living in a new digital age, so there's so many apps and online investor. And I think that the key solution here is that to find out that what is the best resources that can help our students. And maybe the government should have put out the right policies and also the right things that they can know whether this app is good so they can invest in the right way. It's not just only have to invest and enhance the qualities of the countries, but also have to enhance the life of the pupils in the future. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your talk. My one question question is, what do you think one of the main things we can do to increase the self-reliance of individuals, especially disadvantaged individuals? How can we help them become more self-reliant so that they don't need to depend on government programs?
So, taking your questions, you know that nowadays, especially in the teenager community, where the student has not yet fully to develop its cognitive system, right? So I think that the key solution here is come from the tutor and the teacher. So if the teacher have the right way and right solution for them, maybe to solve and also to introduce them the way, a good way of learning, and also the best way to use the online resources without relying on them. So the tutor may be the key, maybe the key elements that help students to get in the successful learning and even because again of some of the achievement in the academic side of themselves. So moreover, a teacher can also maybe introduce them some of the useful apps online and maybe the way of learning that help them to get through the reliance on media. So in that way, maybe they can find out maybe the true values of learning and also inspiring them to have more passion on the learning ways and can help them to look maybe walking forward into a more maybe a path in the way of academic science in the future. And that's gonna be really crucial elements of teacher and tutor it should have to enhance their student life. That's all.